Niggas make the mistake of thinking everything your girl complains about needs to be dealt with serious priority. And that's mistake number one, because you gotta understand, sometimes she'll start problems for the hell of it.
Starting problems because you're not listening to what I said.
No.
Niggas don't listen to what's being said.
No. Sometimes a woman will create a problem out of thin air. Now, if you don't know that,
why would
then
you say that?
He's doing it right now. He's being part of the problem.
No.
He's literally being part of the problem.
To create a problem out of thin air.
You think women don't do that?
They don't. To create a problem out of thin air, there's no such thing.
You dead ass right now, you podcast.
I'm being dead ass. If I have a problem, the problem came from somewhere and it needs to be addressed. Give me an example of a problem that comes out of thin air. Because if there's a problem, there's a problem. I'm not just making a problem like, oh, you got your feet on the table. Welcome back to another episode of Needs to Be Studied podcast. It's your boy, Billy the Bad Guy. And I hate that I say welcome back like that every single
time, right? I be thinking about that too.
Oh, why you never say anything?
No, I mean about my pod.
Oh.
Yeah, not yours. Not yours.
I'm like, damn, I literally started off like that every week.
Every single time.
Can I start with something else? Maybe we could start singing it. Needs to be studied podcast. Needs to be studied.
Check it out.
This is Need to Be Studied. Yeah, I'm your buddy. Some cuddy. Gutty. Be a bad guy, get these bitches soap. Woo, now these bitches taking me like I'm the Pope. Check your mans because I'm trying to use this soap. When we in the shower, guess a nigga drop the soap. Zesty, you know these niggas want to test me. You know my body like a cop trying to arrest me. He's on my body like a cop trying to arrest me. Yo, I let my nigga listen to the rap we made for Shantae.
Oh, God.
He loved it. And I was like, that rap was that. No, I did have like a cute section. Now let me talk my shit. Sidebar, put a few bitches on the radar. A few niggas on my gator. Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch. I made you a star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bitch is crazy.
And then in the background, I'm like, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
It's okay to admit the song's not good.
That was nice, though. Now let me talk my shit. Sidebar.
It was cool.
Put a few bitches on the radar.
It was cool.
Renee, like, come on. Few niggas on my...
Why you cut? Why? You gonna throw slugs at a nigga you know who gonna actually listen to the episode? So y'all not cool no more. This nigga be bugging, bro. Like, she not gonna be on the show 2 months from now.
She's not.
She never coming back.
No.
Never.
No. You had the opportunity. You ignored me.
So y'all broke up, got back together, and y'all broke up again. What comment said we broke up and got back together?
When's the last time you seen her here?
Yeah, but that's not out of the norm for her though. Like she was
but you don't get a chance to do that. I'm trying to make great content. People said they love Samantha anyway, way more.
Samantha's great. She's a great podcast personality.
Yep. So there she goes. Meet your new co-host. Anyway, so I have Wolf here today because my last guest today canceled on me, and I was like, you know what? I don't even have an outline. I don't know what to do. Can't make up one. Thought I was gonna make up one, and I
came up with one.
So Wolf came up with one.
I came up with the podcast outline, because my man's is down bad, and so
I didn't want to do anything.
Well, this is what we do. You know what I mean? Like me and Billy known each other for a long ass time, obviously. So even though we have different platforms, I've known him for a long time too. And I also, even though I can make content for shit that don't necessarily work for me because I understand it. You get what I'm saying? So when he was asking me, the nigga was getting ready to go to Starbucks, and he was like, can you come up with something by the time I come back? I'm like, sure, I can try my best. And what I came up with is Confessions of a Gay Bestie.
Ew.
So I think that's maybe what the title would be. Maybe it's not. Maybe we can change it. But the reason why I thought about that is because I was thinking, like, women tell gay men things that they would never tell a straight man.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel comfortable, they feel safe, they feel secure in telling you the real shit. You know what I mean? So you get a chance to hear them bathroom conversations that a straight man would never know, because a lot of the time women is popping up and popping out as they represent themselves.
I know how big y'all dicks are, fellas. They showed me the pictures.
Type shit.
Type shit.
So
especially when they first meet a nigga, and you be like, nigga, let me show y'all how big this nigga's dick is. Hey,
so they like,
see, that's not true.
So like shorties literally be like at the dinner table or at the wherever the fuck y'all at, and they be like just giving all the information.
Yeah, like especially if it's a nice size dick, they be like, nah, look at this nigga's dick. And he be like, all right, that shit fire.
See, that's what's fucked up, because women, this is the thing about men and women, and it's just like, it's so weird about girls, because men, we feel like women are our flowers. You know what I mean? They're our little princesses. You know what I mean? We cherish them in a way. Niggas don't be understanding that a lot of ladies that's their representative side. They show up because women want to be treated soft and nice, and they want the gentleman treatment. They want all that. But when they not with us, sometimes it be a whole different story. So you be getting that story.
Yeah. I be getting, nigga, I just told you my nigga told me I was calculated. When I'm with him, I'm very much soft boy era. You feel me? But when I'm with you or I'm on a podcast or you see me with my friends,
be some different shit.
It'd be a different shit. And what do you want me to do? You want me to walk in the door and say, welcome to the Needs to Be Studied podcast every time? No.
This is why niggas be having a hard time trusting women, because it's like two type of niggas. It's some niggas who have no idea that women have this other side. It's like, let me pull out the chair for you. Let me open the door for you. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but then you don't understand that she also like, that nigga dick was whack, or it's like that nigga couldn't last. Like they having sex and she like, oh, that was nice, and they kiss him, they cuddling, and she like, that nigga was terrible. You know what I'm saying?
But then it's like, of course you're gonna act soft in front of your man, but your man don't need to see that other side of you. And I used to be that big person of, I want my man to meet my friends. Now I don't want you to meet my friends because I talk shit about people all the time.
Yeah, because niggas is so really, it's like basically this episode is to expose the fakeness in people.
Oh wow.
Because people be having two sides. Because that's a whole fake. That's a whole, like, so me personally, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. There's nothing I wouldn't say in front of my shorty that I say with my mans I wouldn't say in front of my shorty. So I feel like if you in that place in your life, it's like you kind of live in a double life, which that's what it is. You live in a double life.
There's certain ways you act with your partner, and in certain ways you act with your friends.
And I'm not even saying that's wrong, but it's certain shit you shouldn't. If you had to say it in front of your partner, if your partner heard it, you got to be ready to back it. If you couldn't say it in front of your partner, then it's like
I won't gossip in front of my partner. Like I'll wait till I'm with my friends. Because you don't, first of all, I'll tell you the tea when we laying down in the bed. But I'm not going to be on the phone and you in the room and you hear me keying, ha, ha, ha. And then they said this, because you going to have some poor discernment, I just want to use that word, about my character. Okay? So, and that's not the case. So, to be realistic, I'm still me, but you get a different side of me. You still get the whole me.
You're living in a secret society.
I'm in a whole different world when I'm with my friends.
It's a secret society. So based off of that, that's what I came up with. One, because I thought that would be enlightening to the men who don't know. Because some men know the game, and some men are complete victims to it. They have no idea. They going to take exactly what she presents to them, having no idea that nigga, when she not with you, she a whole nother person. So I think this episode of one be good to enlighten the guys. And then probably piss some of the women off. I don't know. You know what I mean?
We should redo this intro and make it like a halfway up. It needs to be studied crossover. Because this would be great on your platform too.
I wouldn't talk about this on my platform.
Really?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, wow. Sorry. Thought I had an idea.
Yeah. I mean, I made the outline, but like I said, I know how to make outlines for people outside of just myself because I understand relationships. If I don't know nothing else, I know that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, couple questions that I got for you.
Question?
Enlighten the men, please. This is for the niggas who have no clue. You really should have a clue, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas. But this is for the niggas, strictly for the niggas. All right, so question number one. What's the top lie women tell men about dating but feel comfortable sharing with you?
That they over their ex. They got somebody in their back pocket at all time.
You really feel like that?
There's somebody that they could always call.
Oh, this shit start out spicy.
There's somebody that they could always call, bro. Oh, like if I look at my friend, damn. If I look at my friend's friends, like there's somebody and there's a dick that they always miss, that favorite dick. Like I'm not gonna hold you. It could be like, yeah, I love my man fucked me good, but it's more like, but the way Marquise fucked me, that nigga shit was good. They will smile about Marquise because it's don't go on the break because Marquise is ready for the break.
And you know what? And if she need a quick fix and that nigga available. And she don't even want a relationship with that nigga, but she like, just come through, get me right real quick. You know what I mean? I could just move on because I don't want to be with you because you still a bitch ass nigga. But he do that one thing real good.
And he happy. He like, fuck you calling me for?
Hell yeah, he happy.
And now you see all giggling and shit.
Oh shit.
Yep. But let's speak fair. Y'all niggas got backups too on women.
Not a lot of. You'd be surprised. Well, first of all, I think men don't have as much access to multiple people like women do. Women, it's like, you could be any kind of looking kind of woman, low key. You'll always have something valuable to a man, which is sex. You know what I mean? Yeah. Versus women, when they done, a lot of time they done.
Yeah.
For the most part,
For
like,
the most part.
unless what's the nigga's name you just said? You said Marquise? Marquise, yeah. You got to be a Marquise type nigga to stay in the back pocket.
I'm not gonna say any names. Let me see if I could go. I have one friend for sure that she could spin the block. Let me go to my next. She could spin the block.
Mm-hmm. So these are friends these are friends that you got. They are currently in relationships, or they done moved on, but you know that
there's somebody there, and they always have a favorite nigga.
It's still like that possibility is always on the table.
Yeah, for sure.
So she's saying that's the shit that be scaring niggas, because a nigga will be like, I
niggas
love you.
Do it too.
Not really though. A lot of the time niggas don't be having back pocket bitches, bro. They don't be having that. Some niggas do. I ain't say obviously some niggas do. Obviously some niggas do. But then some niggas don't. They don't be having it like that. Like most men in life, no funny shit. Let's say a guy is a 5 and the girl is a 5 as far as attraction, 10 being the highest. His 5 and her 5 not the same thing. They're not equal. His 5 is like, damn, I'd be lucky if women give me attention or like give me time of the day, right? Her 5 is like a nigga be like, I'll hit that. You know what I mean? Maybe she got some good top, or maybe she got a nice body, or maybe I just need to fuck on somebody, I need an easy kill. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So like, they not the same 5. So like, though they might both be 5s, she can always have somebody that'll be pursuing her and inflating her head realistically, because she like, oh, well, this nigga who's an 8 or a 9, this nigga giving me attention. It's like, yeah, because he needs something to fuck on in his roster.
And it's also about comfortability. Like, if I'm comfortable with Marquise and our vibe is always there, he just wasn't my person, and I just need something like to make me feel good again, I'm gonna go back to where it's comfortable.
I mean, they say the devil you know is better than the one you don't.
The devil's
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
That was really interesting. That was new. Like, you was really shocked by that?
I think everybody gonna be shocked by that. But the nigga, of course it's not shocking to you, because they telling you everything.
Yeah.
Because again, this is the most important part about this question. Women it's all about perception to women, right? Women want to be perceived in the highest way possible a lot of times. So that's when they come around, they make the soft little voice, and they lower their voice, and they speak real cute, and they move real delicately, da-da-da-da-da. And they don't understand that this the same bitch who let Jaquavian she'll let Jaquavian pour Don Julio down her throat at the club, and she don't even know that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And she'll sleep with that nigga the first night, but then this other nigga, she like, no, like date 3, date 4.
But she likes the person that she's acting soft and cute in front of.
Nah, I get that. I'm not even saying that it's a front. I'm not saying it's a front, but what I'm saying is that niggas don't understand that your girl is not who you, because men, bro, think about it. We're not psychotic, so we're inclined to believe who you present yourself to be.
Okay.
You're not thinking there's another shade to this color. You're not thinking like there's a part of her where she just walked into the club and fucked a nigga because he was 6'5", and then he never talked to her again. And then she was heartbroken and sad because I thought this nigga was gonna be the love of my life. I fucked this nigga. I thought we caught a vibe. Y'all just had sex. You don't be thinking that can't be my girl. That's what you thinking. That can't be my girl.
But you don't know it'll hurt you.
I mean, ignorance is bliss.
But my thing is, if it's not a perception, if I'm acting soft and cute in front of you,
that's a perception.
That's not a perception. If that's why I really want to be around you, I really want to be soft.
No,
and
be
cute.
Who you are. Period.
So pour Don Julio down my throat. Fuck no.
Okay, but
that's how I'm leading the relationship. But I don't want you to see me as a Don Julio throat.
Yeah, person. But you can't keep that up for too long though, because that's not who you really are. The person that you really are is you the person that
But I could do that with my friends. My friends can pour Don Julio down my throat. But if I want to be soft with you, I'm going to be soft with you.
I'm not saying that you can't do that, but what I'm saying is a lot of the time guys don't understand the duality of their woman. I think that when you with somebody, you should know them, good and bad.
Okay.
You know, that doesn't mean they got to be perfect. And for the niggas that's listening, your girl doesn't have to be perfect. She'll never be perfect because nigga, you not perfect. But a lot of the time, guys feel betrayed when they're buying into one version and don't know about the other side. They feel betrayed. Because they feel like I didn't get to make the choices with all the information. It's like getting ready to go buy a house and you only get to see the best parts of the house, and then you find out later after you purchase the house, well, there's a leak and it's gonna take some more money. It's like, wait a minute, nigga. I'm not saying I wouldn't have bought the house, but I would have liked to have known that before.
I understand what you mean. Like, don't hide your other side.
Don't hide the other side.
Don't hide your other side, but don't expect to see the other side with you.
So when a woman has a guy in the back pocket, it makes a man feel not good, because that means the guy's too close. He's too close. Like, he shouldn't be in the back. Like real security, real safety. Because think about it. Let's talk about the best case scenario in a relationship. If you dating with somebody, the safest you'll feel is when you feel like there's nobody around but just me. You know what I mean? If you then was to find it, imagine if we could wear this shit on our head walking around, like dating profiles with something that just popped up on the top of a nigga head. And it's like, oh, there's two niggas that she been in 3 relationships. It's 2 niggas who been in the back pocket for all 3 of them relationships. And when she was in transition between relationships, she seen both of these niggas. That's too much power. Them niggas got too much control in her life. And that's enough to make a nigga be like, you know what? I'm good.
I fuck with you. Feel safe to where she don't need that back pocket.
No, what you need to do is you need to already have that together, because you shouldn't do to somebody.
I'm pretty sure there's 2 women that you could call right now that will be on your dick.
Sure, yeah. But one thing I can say is I'm not having contact with these people. These people they're not in my life.
But you're not keeping in contact with them while you're in a relationship. But if you're dating, yes, you're gonna keep in contact with them. You're free. But when you're single, when you're in a relationship, you're not keeping in contact with them.
But these
shit go left, and I feel like
and
Devontae is doing something crazy.
But see, that's my thing. When shit go left, I'm not hitting them people up though. That's the difference. Like when I'm like single, I'm not like, let me go in my back pocket and find the girls that I used to fuck with, and let me let them know, hey, the shop back open. You know what I mean? That's not how that's working.
So what? You rather get something new instead of something you're comfortable with? Get something that you're comfortable with. That person that knows your body.
Nah, what I'm saying is that my person don't got to worry about nobody in the back, because there is nobody in the back. Yes, I've had people in my past, and yes, those people possibly could be open to us, reopening that chapter. But one thing I can tell you is that those people they're not there like that. You know what I mean? They're not there like that. And if shit end with me and that person, I'm gonna just go and meet new people.
Well, sometimes the back pocket is in the relationship too. So you really have to respect the boundaries.
What you mean?
The back pocket person, they be in relationships too. I know you guys.
That's the sick part about it. So it's like, so both of y'all, that's the.
You know what I mean? Niggas tell me no matter what relationship you get into, I'm still gonna have access to you. No, you won't. No, you won't. What you mean? You're gonna be in my life forever?
Let me ask you my next question. What's something men do? That was crazy. That was just question number 1.
Okay.
What's something men do because they think women like it, but they actually don't?
Spend big money. Spend a lot of money on big gifts, and try to like buy their love with gifts. When reality, they just want somebody to be thoughtful, buy thoughtful gifts, and give them reinsurance and plan date nights.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they love the gifts and shit. Yeah, they love, oh, he did this for me, but that doesn't mean a thing. Like, you know how many times like my friends have to say, like, I wish this nigga would learn how to plan a date. I wish a nigga knew how to go on TikTok and plan something. Or I'd be like, yo, just give the nigga my number so I could tell him, like, hit me up, like, and I could tell him what to do. And then it's so funny. One of my friends was like, yeah, but he should tell me, give me Bilal's number, give me Billy's number. Why do I have to say that? So
sometimes it sounds like you're saying sometimes women complain a lot about that the money takes precedent over the creativity and the romance. So a lot of, because I mean, and a lot of time a guy think like, I think as when you becoming a man, because the majority of your life you never had the money a lot of the time. You know what I mean? So you get into a place where you're getting the money now. You thinking like, yeah, now I can take her to certain places. I can do certain things. I can give the gifts. But I think, and that's such a good point, because I think men really lose sight of the fact that like women still like the imagination.
Yeah, and I lost sight of that. I lost when I used to be a big spender over here, but I had to learn like it's the little things. So like when I told you I bought the nigga a mug, right? He loved that shit.
Great idea. That was great.
That was like $20 off Amazon.
Yeah,
like, the fuck.
But it meant a lot though.
It meant a lot, and just not even me showing up to date with flowers. He was like, what the fuck, like. So before I was doing extravagant gifts, buying nigga Rick Owens, Balenciagas, it's like, it don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. And so a lot of people just want quality time, thoughtful gifts.
And I meant to tell you too, whenever you mention buying him that lens coffee mug, it's a coffee mug, but it's like, it looks like a camera lens. I had a ex-girlfriend do the same thing for me one time, and I loved it. I loved it because I was operating and using cameras and stuff like that. So it was just like some, This is some fly shit, and it's like it's specifically tailored for you.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish more women would tell guys that though, but maybe they feel like they can't.
They do tell guys that, but guys act like they can't plan a fucking date night. You can't. They act like they can't go on fucking TikTok and say nice date nights in New York City, nice date
Mm,
nights in Atlanta,
mm,
nice date nights in Charlotte, North Carolina, or South, wherever fucking Charlotte is.
mm.
But just use a TikToker or use your female friends to help you. Hey, can you
That's
plan
good.
something romantic?
That's always smart.
You know, I literally just told my friend for Valentine's Day what I want to do is I will fly you out there for a day to help me decorate the room, and then you out there, like, use the people around you.
Hmm.
I don't even know if I told you this. Me and my coworkers, well, my employees at work, but we're low key friends. You just can't say the word friend at work.
Hmm.
They was like, "You really like this person?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I went home, and she created, bro. Hold on, I'm about to show you a whole date night itinerary for us. I can't find it right now, but it has date night. She has a bunch of restaurants that we need to go to, a bunch of activities that we need to go to. But we have to learn how to ask people for help. Especially, look, axe throwing, bowling, sandbox, VR, the racetrack, sipping paint. And then down here, she was like, "What's his favorite type of food?" I was like, "Soul
Italian.
food and pasta." And then she
Hmm.
listed all the pasta restaurants, like a place where you can make your own pasta and shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
It's really innovative, getting creative, showing it
yeah,
because the money doesn't show innovation. And unfortunately, as a man, we work. 'Cause you gotta think about it. Like this is expensive, especially in New York City. This is a very expensive city. We
mhm,
work so hard to just get the money, and then we gotta set out the bills and set out the rent, set out the groceries, set out the car insurance if you got a car, and then you gotta save that little piece left that's really meant for you to
yeah,
survive till next paycheck. You gotta split even that
yeah,
with the woman. So a lot of the time, we really because a lot of the time we're not expecting the woman to do none of that. All
yeah,
she got to do is show up, and sometimes she can show up not even have a good time, and that money just gone.
yeah.
So a lot of time we put too much heavy emphasis on money when really it's like I know you don't want to hear this, but it's like there's the money and then there's the creativity.
Use the creativity, like the fucking picnic, like the niggas playing a picnic, bro. Hey,
Simple,
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 you know.
yeah.
Just and then me being intentional. I know his favorite gummy bears and
Hmm.
the only brand that he eats. I'm bringing that, even though I was told not to bring nothing. But
Hmm.
you know, it's just like plan those. Just plan. And guys, ask your male friend, your gay friends, ask your women friends, and because I do think guys need women friends.
Of
You know,
course,
women be like, "Oh, he can't have no female
for
friends,"
shit like this,
but she could help him
right?
navigate
Yeah.
how to set something up for you.
That's why niggas. So like literally, you gotta have woman friends because you can ask her to give you the information, the
Yep.
intel that your girl not gonna give you, especially if she living a fucking double-edged life.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you think about this? And one thing I love about having women in your life, no matter what that woman is, if she love you as a man, one thing she gonna let you know, it's like, mm, that bitch is lying.
Yeah.
Mm, that bitch is cheating on you.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch is manipulating you. Because a lot of time, like perfect example, what I mean, niggas see tears a lot of the time. Niggas gotta learn this shit the hard way.
Oh
That's what I'm talking
yeah.
about. You see tears and you think, oh no, I'm so sorry. Like, what can I do to fix it? Like you do anything because it's your little flower, your little baby.
Yeah.
And then you get open up to a world like, oh, so bitches be crying to get what they want?
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Oh, I love a good fake cry.
You do that?
Yeah, I've done it.
You've done that?
Yeah. Yo, I remember you on the phone, and I'm like, I just don't understand. Like, you really thought that
That's how
whatever
you
the
sound when you
situation
cry?
was, yeah. And I was just like,
Yeah.
and when I even get that,
Oh no.
like, you understand that this is how you're making me feel, and da 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 da, and this is what I need from you. All right, thank you, bye.
I think I done seen so many women do the tears. I don't know how to feel when I'm seeing it.
Yeah, no,
Like the
I
last
can't do it in person, but I
like
can
the
do it on the
last girl
phone.
that cried in front of me, she literally was like, I don't even see no empathy in your eyes. And it's not that I didn't care, but it was just like, I think I've become numb to like my first reaction, which is like, oh
Hmm.
no, like what can I do to help you? Like, I'm sorry, I would never hurt you, my flower. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
men really look at women like precious little angels. We look at them like babies. You know what I mean? We
Maybe
re-
you, not all men.
a lot of niggas do. A lot of niggas look at women like babies. So then it's like, oh, my baby's a part-time demon. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The third thing I want to ask you is what's the main reason a girl will ghost a guy?
a main reason a girl would ghost a
Yeah,
guy.
I'm gonna grab my charger. Go ahead. What's the
Okay,
main reason a girl will ghost a guy?
I would say two. One is because she's dating other people, and then you're probably the least excited one. Like you don't really give that, like, I can see this nigga long term. Like, you probably not pulling the weight like you need to pull, right?
That's actually good.
But another one is there's a test that I give, women, my friends give, who are women. I want to see how if you into me, are you gonna chase me? That's probably like test number 4 that you're gonna get. Yeah, I want to see
Test number 4.
Yeah, oh, there's different tests. You're the fuck?
So if you what? So if you like the nigga, but you gotta see how much the nigga really like you. So you're gonna pull away and act a little distant to see if he is willing to take the step to actually pursue you.
I gotta see if you chasing.
That's bullshit.
If you chasing, yeah.
That's bullshit.
And I don't want to speak for all women. This is for most of the women I'm friends with.
Right.
Or I interact with.
Yeah, listen, I'm only asking you for your experience.
Oh yeah, from my experience.
This
you gotta give a chase.
No, you don't.
To reassurance? Because that's another thing. Niggas don't know how to reinsure.
What do you mean reinsure?
Give you reinsurance, like, what are we? Are you my person? Like, are you I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to worry about. Other bitches, I have nothing like
a nigga pursuing you every day is not him, is not reinsurance enough.
Some niggas don't reinsure any day.
Well, if he's not, I'm like, if a nigga not pursuing you, then it's like, that's a different story. But if a nigga is like talking to you every single day, good morning, good night, how you doing, how's your day going? If he doing that, you saying a woman eventually gonna be like,
that's not reinsurance.
How much does this nigga really like me? Let me pull back a little bit.
Just because you text me every day saying good night, good morning, and everything, that is not fucking reinsurance. That is called a conversation. And I have a lot of conversations with people. Reinsurance is to let me know where I stand in your life and how you feel about me.
That's bullshit because you can't have reassurance without the conversation.
Reinsurance of you just texting me every day doing the basics is not the same as no. I need to know, like, yo, I'm really liking you. I'm really feeling you. This is where I stand, and like I love our vibe. Next time you give me reinsurance, it could be a week, it could be 2 days, it could be the next day. I really enjoy my time with you. I never thought you could say anything. Let it be known that you like me. Texting me every day.
But that's happening in the conversation. Y'all flirting, obviously, if y'all talking every day.
That don't mean a damn thing, honestly.
So you're going to pull back to make the nigga prove that he's willing. If he really want me, he'll chase me.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Fuck? That's bullshit.
When the nigga, yeah.
That's bullshit.
That's not bullshit. If you really, niggas don't set up tests. Y'all don't make tests.
Ain't no fucking test. What you talking about?
There's a fucking test. Y'all niggas do tests. My test is to you. I'm just really mind blown because between you saying I text you every day is not that. That's just like you could be friendly and you probably don't even see me long term and you could probably just be holding me on because that's what you want to do. But reassure that we're in a good space and that things are moving on the right track and not friend zoning me. And if I want a relationship, I'm not being delulu about a situation. A situation. Let me know where I stand in your life. Am I yours? Are you mine? Not even mine, yours. Just let me know that you're having a good time with me.
So the main reason why a girl will ghost a guy is because
people I know.
People you know. It's because why again?
I need to see you chasing. If you really into me. Like sometimes it's too good to be true.
So you gonna make a nigga chase you to prove that it's not enough that he pursuing you already.
Well, just because you're pursuing me doesn't mean that you're into me. How many people get caught in situations?
What the fuck does it? Yeah, but that's the thing.
Get caught in situations.
But a nigga can't be held accountable for the traumas that you've experienced. Though that's not fair to him. At the end of the day, when somebody likes somebody, they pursue them. End of story. You pursue the person.
I'm sorry, the trauma's not a one-way street. The trauma's a two-way street.
My trauma's not. I shouldn't have to deal with your fucking trauma.
You shouldn't have to deal with. If you like me, yes. If you know I was once in a toxic relationship and I have triggers,
maybe you shouldn't be
dating.
You're
into me. Excuse me?
Maybe you shouldn't be dating because at the end of the day, it's like, listen, I'm pursuing you. That's enough. I'm letting you know I like you. I'm flirting with you. I'm remaining consistent because women be talking about he need to apply pressure. I'm applying pressure. I'm remaining consistent. And then you telling me you're going to play games?
Okay, but we can't talk about the perfect person. Let's talk about the people that's lacking.
That's not called perfect. It's called being healthy.
Let's talk about the people that's lacking certain things in a relationship.
And I don't want to talk about them people.
No, well, that's the reality. Just because you're a good guy and you plan dates and you text every night.
Yeah, like I'm pursuing you. Like I'll be damned if a girl be like, I'm doing all them things you just said. And then she'd be like, I got to really make sure this nigga like me. Let me pull back.
But niggas try to pursue you and keep you in a situationship zone.
Sure, but that's up to you to determine what that is. Why don't you use your discernment, okay? Another word in the lexicon. And then you ask yourself,
lexicon. How do you spell that?
Lexicon, lexicon.
What that mean?
A lexicon is like it's like my lexicon is like all the words I could choose from, like and all the words that I know. Like you have a lexicon.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? Like, let me the word that's in my lexicon. You know what I'm saying? I
Like
hope that's the right way.
the thesaurus is like a dictionary.
Because I've never actually looked up the definition of lexicon, so I'm going based off of it.
I know Alexa Pro.
Lexa Pro. These bitches need Lexa Pro. Nigga, for
So
real.
do niggas.
Yeah, so do niggas
Yeah.
too. But again, if a nigga's applying the pressure and pursuing a woman, and then for her to pull back to like, let me see extra, that's whack. Because what if I call you on your bluff and I be
What's
like, yeah, I'm
applying
gone.
pressure?
Applying pressure is just making it very clear that you're romantically interested in that person. That's applying pressure.
But niggas do that and say, I don't want a title. So now I have to pull back and say, okay, I'm not interested anymore. And I have to give you some type of test to let you know, like, bro. Are you laughing because what are you laughing for?
It's funny.
Nigga, you was just put under a test. You don't think so? I'm not gonna talk about it, but you was just put under a test.
That's debatable.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem.
And you gave her a test. The test was to see if I came back and it failed.
It wasn't. I don't look at it like that though. I don't look at it like it was a test. I think I went about it the wrong way. And I think what I was trying to do, I wasn't trying to test. I was just, it was like, you know, when people say they crying out for help, they crying for help. It was like I was asking for something without even using the same words. I wasn't trying to test her. I was just like, I really wasn't trying to test her at all. Like I was just trying to find out like, how do you feel? And I should have just asked, how do you feel?
Okay, it was a quiz.
It wasn't a quiz. It's just like, it was a very immature way about going about something. But I wasn't trying to test her though.
Bro, I can't believe you don't think that niggas don't have no type of test. Like
niggas do, but most of the time niggas don't, because it's like it's bullshit. Like if a girl like me, then she like me, and that's the problem. They go back to what I was saying about what's the top lie women tell men about dating, but feel comfortable sharing with you, and you talking about this double life, because it's like niggas you don't want to think about a woman having a double life. That don't make a nigga feel safe.
Do niggas still talk to their ex?
I'm sure some niggas do. Yeah.
You have to stop speaking from the good guy perspective and speak from the reality of the perspective that people's actually going through right now.
I can't speak for them niggas.
But you can't, right? But I'm here to educate you on what's happening
on what the fuck niggas do.
What the fuck niggas are doing. So just because you're not experiencing the fuck nigga life.
Yeah, but why would we further educate women on fuck niggas when they looking for good men?
But we're just educating men on the shit that women do.
Right. And men, I want you to know that
you can't be in the Lululand and think that all niggas is a good nigga.
I would say to a woman, the only test you need to run on that nigga is how consistent and how honest and how genuine he is and how he choosing to lead. But don't play games with no nigga. Let me, like, real talk. I don't give a fuck what none of these women say. You play games with that nigga, you might miss out on that nigga. So you got to ask yourself, what is it really worth? Because women like to make it seem like they the salt of the earth, like I'm the one. And every woman thinks she Beyonce. Every woman. But everybody's not Beyonce. And I only mean that to say like Beyonce in the sense of you think that you the one that's number 4, none to come. And sure, there's, you know, there'll never be another fingerprint on your fingers that are exactly like yours. That's just the fact. You know, so you are special. But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that you cannot play games with a nigga as a way to make him. That's not what you do. That's little girl shit. Grown women don't do shit like that. If you like a nigga, you don't then be like, I gotta distance myself from that nigga to see if he really like me. So I'm gonna stop talking to him. I'm gonna pull away from him. And then if he pursues me, then I know he like me. He was already pursuing you. He was already taking you out on dates. He was already calling you. He was already letting you know I miss you. He was doing all that. So why you gotta play games with a good man after he's showing you that he wanna be with you?
You gotta give a nigga a test. Show me that you love me.
Ain't no fucking test.
Show me.
It's no test.
Give me reinsurance every day then.
No.
Well, fuck you too.
No. My fourth question. What red flags do guys usually ignore when it comes to women?
What do you think one is?
With women?
Yeah. And let me just say this. Niggas lose out on good women too. The fuck team women play with men and lose a good man. There's more good women out there than there's good men. It's just men. Everybody's hurting everybody.
I agree with that.
Things go in circles.
But I think the difference is, men can miss out on a good woman, but I think they miss out on a good woman not by playing the same, like women.
Men scar women.
And women scar men. Same difference.
How do women scar men?
By playing games with them. The nigga, the whole outline that this is about comes from women scarring niggas. If
create a safe space for women, they wouldn't have to worry about. Am I the women advocate? I stick up for the women more than I stick up for the LGBT.
I mean,
if women stick up for men,
right?
I mean, if men created more safe spaces for women, and was more honest and emotionally available, women wouldn't have to play these type of games.
I agree.
Final answer.
I agree with that. But my question to you is, what red flags do guys usually ignore when it comes to women? I know you know the fucking answer, so stop fucking playing.
If she just got her hand out like, oh, I need my nails done, I need my feet done, da da da, but then have a problem with giving you a gift for Valentine's Day, or maybe like just even her saying, oh, I like this nigga a lot, let me plan date night, then that's a red flag. Because it's like you keep giving, like, but what's she giving you too? And I'll be speaking to my friends about that too. Like, how about you pay for a date night too? Because date nights are kind of pricey. People spend about $15,000 extra a year off a date night. So I do think like,
is that a real stat?
Yeah, I saw that recently.
Damn.
So
that's a lot of bread.
With me, he probably spent $30,000. But
Jesus Christ.
Not no more. Well, I don't have to because but it's something that I learned from a straight female woman friend, and it's something that I started incorporating to where it's like, I pay for one date, you pay for one date, the third date we split in half. And yeah, if she's just not intentional about you and everything's just about her, that's a red flag to run.
Yeah, I think that's a real good one, and especially like in the event that like a guy tries to vocalize that to a woman, it's like, hey, like, you know, maybe be a little bit more understanding, or maybe, and then she like go gaslight the nigga, and then be like she instead of being understanding, she doubles down on like, I need you to do this to prove to me that you fucking want me, or some shit like that.
I just had a friend tell me today, she was like, her man's birthday is the day of the live show. So I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do for him? And she's like, he made plans. I said, oh, he made plans for his own birthday? She was like, yeah. I said, okay. And I said, but you gonna pay for everything, right? She was like, fuck no. And I'm like, damn, the nigga can't feel special that one
even
day?
On his fucking birthday.
And that's where women lose good men.
Clipped. Immediately clipped.
Yeah.
I would fire you after that.
Yeah.
I would fire her ass after that. Okay, so what kind of games do women play with men that guys always find out about too late? Games women play is they throw tantrums about, or get mad or upset about like literally absolutely nothing, and then she'll like, that nigga will allow her to make his day bad, or that nigga will allow her to like drag her, like it's like y'all was good, and then she presented an issue, and it's like, well, where did the issue really come from? What was it really about? But the nigga not thinking about that because now he too busy focusing on like, oh, she's mad, she's upset, but she don't want to fix the problem for real. She just came to create a little bit of chaos.
Don't we survive in chaos? Chaos is beautiful.
And so because she want to create the chaos, they end up getting into an argument that actually end up turning into some shit. And the whole time she probably end up going back to her friends like, I'm such
okay,
a bitch.
But is it chaos if I told you nicely the first couple of times, and now that I have to act out to make a dramatic scene for you to understand, now you're upset because it's chaos, but I told you perfectly fine? Like I told you, I spoke to you.
No, nigga. When I say what kind of games do women play with men that guys always find out about too late, niggas make the mistake of thinking everything your girl complain about needs to be paid attention to, needs to be dealt with, needs to be, hold on, let me say it again. Niggas make the mistake of thinking everything your girl complains about needs to be dealt with serious priority.
Okay.
Niggas make the mistake of thinking everything your girl complains about needs to be dealt with serious priority. And that's mistake number one, because you gotta understand, sometimes she'll start problems for the hell of it.
That's not true.
Billy, please.
Start problems with them. I'm starting problems because you're not listening to what I said. No. Niggas don't listen to what's being said.
No. Sometimes a woman will create a problem out of thin air. Now, if you don't know that,
why would you say that?
He's doing it right now. He's being part of the problem.
No.
He's literally being part of the problem.
To create a problem out of thin air.
You think women don't do that?
They don't. To create a problem out of thin air, you have to be.
Can I get a one in the chat for all the people who think that have ever experienced a woman creating a problem out of nothing? I'm talking about y'all was chilling. Yeah.
Instagram, I go.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm talking about.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, let's get it.
So Wolf thinks that women creates a problem out of nothing. What you said?
Can I get a one in the chat for all the guys who know what it's like to experience your woman creating a problem out of thin air? I'm talking about y'all was chilling. Everything was seemingly fine. Then she brings something up, which is not really pressing. It's not life or death. But then somehow they get to talking about it. And then it's like, hold on, her tone's starting to change. She's starting to get amped up. She getting aggressive. It's like, why she acting like that?
Problems don't come out of thin air. If I spoke to you about it multiple times.
Nigga, problems do come out of thin air. Sometimes
sometimes I end a problem. Sometimes I have a question. Sometimes we cuddling and I have to say, you know what?
You're not qualified to speak on this.
How the fuck do you mean I'm not qualified?
You're not qualified to speak on this because if you sitting here letting me know that you're not aware that I need all the women in here who are not afraid to fucking tell the truth. Please admit that there have been a time at least once in your life where you started a problem and it didn't need to be there.
If it's a problem, that means
starting a problem out of thin air.
Nah, that's not. There's no such thing,
nigga. You don't. Okay.
There's no such thing.
It is.
There's no such
thing. You dead ass right now? You podcasting?
I'm being dead ass. If I have a problem, the problem came from somewhere, and it needs to be addressed. Give me an example of a problem that comes out of thin air. Because if there's a problem, there's a problem. I'm not just making a problem like, oh, you got your feet on the table. Oh, that's a problem out of thin air. But if I'm telling you your feet's on the table, that means I'm already aggravated with you with some other shit that you did. Because now when you start pissing me off, it start building up and added up. And now I got to talk about your feet on the table.
What's the wildest thing a woman has admitted to you about her sex life that her boyfriend would never believe?
It's been a few things. I had some friends who, probably eat the man's ass before. I had a few friends that...
But told a nigga she didn't.
Whether she told him she didn't or admitted the truth, it happens. Not everybody. Or probably finger the man's ass. That's not something you're gonna tell a man unless he comes to you.
Shit that she didn't try before, but he wouldn't believe it though. Because they don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They probably won't tell them about the threesomes that they had. I heard about a friend who was in Miami, had threesomes, and with niggas that they met in Miami, like. But now women do be having wild sides. Not gonna hold you.
That's what I'm saying. But he thinking like my precious little angel. Like he thinking we just have our missionary and our doggy style and our whatever. And then it's like whole time it's like she can kick it up a notch.
But then everybody kick it up a notch in their 20s.
Some niggas ain't never had no threesome before. Some niggas ain't never had nobody play.
That's unfortunate.
Play with their backside like that. Some niggas ain't never experienced that.
Yeah, but that's not something like if you know your man's not gonna be into it, I'm not gonna tell you, yeah, I played with a nigga's ass before. It might make my nigga uncomfortable. So I'm not gonna tell you that. But there's some you hear like, yo, like my boyfriend right now, he's average dick, but Jacquees had a big dick. Like,
right.
Yeah, like you're definitely hear dick comparison. Or how
But you love your nigga though, but it's like, but that nigga fucked me better though.
It's something about that nigga that knows what he's doing.
And it's fucked up because like to a man, the way our egos be working.
You can't handle the truth.
Well, a lot of time I really can't handle it. But it's like, sometimes I be thinking like, oh, so you would be with that nigga if he could just have the other things together. That's the only reason why you're not with him.
Probably.
And then when you think about that, it's like, oh, so there's a nigga out here who's a threat to my relationship. Not to say that like,
not necessarily
you're gonna cheat or nothing like that, but at the same time, it's like if you had things your way, that nigga would have boyfriend qualities, and then you just be in a perfect relationship.
Yeah, it's definitely like if I could have this nigga,
that's a problem.
How's that a problem?
That's a problem.
I'm with you. How's that a problem?
Yeah, but you secretly. How about this? Let me ask you this: how many times has a woman told you that while she fucking her nigga, she imagined the other nigga?
I don't hear that too much. That don't come on the docket too much.
Okay.
That don't come on the docket too much.
For some reason I don't believe you.
It don't. Okay. It don't. It really don't. Okay. I would say it's just a matter of.
I don't believe you, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
For me, I haven't heard that.
Okay.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't pay attention to it. There are times where possibly you could be in position thinking about someone else, but with my person, I'm not thinking about another nigga with my person. Now, if it was somebody else, I would probably be thinking about somebody else. But my person, that's too far.
Yeah, that's too
I
far.
shouldn't even be with you.
Oh God.
I shouldn't even be with you.
Oh God.
You know?
That's way too far.
But like it's a little thing. Like if you be like, we could all be out to eat, and then you be like, they'll be like, oh, I miss Jonathan. And you be like, yeah, Jonathan. You know, a little smile. Is that micro cheating?
Is that micro cheating?
Why is that micro cheating? Like you smiling because another nigga.
Hell yeah, that's micro cheating. Hell yeah.
What if Jonathan eats her pussy better than you? Better than the nigga?
You better. That nigga don't exist no more.
Yeah, but you can't tell me not to reminisce.
Like if I was dating a girl and then I found out that she was reminiscing about the sex with an ex-partner with one of her new friends, I'm clipping her right then and there.
Not one of her new friends. What if it's been her old friend?
I mean, I said new friends, like with her friends now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you'll never find out.
Exactly.
You'll never find out.
Exactly.
And you know what?
Exactly.
And that's not your business. That's the point of having friends. So where I can kiki with shit that you can't kiki.
But this is the thing. I believe what you say about a person behind their back is more important than what you say in front of their back. So you talking about, man, that nigga Jaquavian was knocking the Mario coins out of me. It's like that's
it was the truth. That nigga had me.
You shouldn't be speaking about that like that. You speaking about another man fucking you like that lets me know that you're not in a place of commitment that I need you to be on a frequency level, because I need you to be in a place with me that's so locked in. It's like ain't no nigga, no nothing. Like when a girl be like, I was a virgin before I met you. That's where you need to be.
But is that reality? Because what if she's not the best pussy you had?
That would be unfortunate. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then like you said a minute ago,
you're not gonna reminisce on the like, oh, yo, I had this one bitch that was throwing it back a certain way.
I think that's disrespectful, because I like to look at life like if you know it would be disrespectful to your partner, then you shouldn't do it.
But it's the reality, Wolf.
No, the reality
your partner right now may not be your best sex partner.
The reality is respect. That's the reality.
So I can't talk to my friends about
how Jaquavian was knocking the Mario coins out of you?
You're not gonna say it out of nowhere. Jaquavian about that. What if it comes up settled? Remember when you and Jaquavian did?
It better be real contextual. It better be like so contextual to what y'all was already talking about in that moment. Because if you just like, if the reason is not valid enough, if the reason
coming out of nowhere,
it better be real contextual for sure. Like it was necessary to throw that in there, because if it's not, I'm gonna look at it as a sign of treason.
But guess what? You would never know.
And that's why motherfuckers is lying, deceptive motherfuckers.
Niggas talk about that like, yo, I'm in a relationship.
Oh, niggas talk about all type of things.
Okay.
100%.
But let's say
100%.
Let's say I almost had the day. I was like, not that name. But let's say Jennifer gave the best head, but your girl right now is not doing what Jennifer did. You ain't gonna be like, yo, one thing about Jennifer, she used to go crazy. She used to be sloppy.
I'm not talking about that other bitch. I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her. I just feel like that's disrespectful. You know, even behind her back.
I believe it, because this nigga said, let's go out to a party and we're going to be lit. And I thought we was going to be fucking lit and have a great time. And I thought the music was going to be jumping. This nigga took us to a book club.
This nigga's crazy.
So let me guess. He probably be talking to people in the fucking library and they not even talking about that shit. But my friends, if we talk about sex, hey, yeah, of course, I'm not shitting on my partner, because I'm not going to be with my partner if the sex is bad.
Yeah, you're not shitting on your partner, but you just bigging up somebody else.
It's not.
That's whack.
He did the job.
That's whack.
He did the job.
I want to say something that'll break a man heart if he knew. And I get that's why a woman lies or omits the truth and don't say it. But that's like they say, what's done in the dark will come to light. Like just because he doesn't know doesn't mean karmically it's still okay.
So what if your girl asked you, no, if you asked your girl like, am I the best you've been with? And she told you no.
I think that would be tough for any man to hear.
If the truth's gonna make me cry, I'd rather just hear the lie.
No. But see, then there's always a positive way to approach things. Because then what she can do, women know that niggas got fragile egos. Women know that shit. So then
if Devontae hitting it better, why I gotta be fragile?
If you break a nigga down, now you got to work on building them up. So you be like, let me say, like, I don't even know how to educate somebody properly through this conversation. But what I can say is like, sex for us could be better, and I know it could be better, but there's some things about us having sex that we haven't talked about that I genuinely think that I want to share with you, and I hope we got a safe space. It's like, yo, maybe we have sex for too long or something like that. Or maybe like, I know you really, really like doggy, but I wish we would do missionary more. You know what I mean? Because that's what really gets me off, babe. You know what I mean? It's like it don't even gotta be about a nigga having better sex than me. It's like, let's talk about what I think we can do to have better sex with another. And chances are that nigga might be like,
but that's our one-to-one conversation. But if I'm keying with my girls,
don't talk about me like that behind my back.
Bro, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the next nigga.
Don't do that. Cause I end this shit over some shit like that.
But you'll never find out.
It don't matter. It's like, it's about, see, that's the thing. Like, I believe in like karma, and I believe in like what you say about a person behind their back is way more important. So it's like, represent me right. Cause then and also let me take a step further. You're not representing me right, because I need the person that represent me to understand that, like, whether he's here or whether he's not here, I speak about him in the highest light, and you can't speak about me in the highest light when you're talking about another nigga who was having access to your body, who don't mean nothing to you no more.
Yeah, but again, I'm not speaking about it with a friend that I met 2 weeks ago.
I don't give a fuck if you know them for 6 years.
I'm not, I'm talking about my friend that I knew for years. And if I know, like, bitch, that nigga.
I'm not, listen, if a girl gave me the best top I ever had in my life, I'm not talking about that girl in front of my nigga, because I know that might hurt my baby. Even if she not here. Even if she might not find out, because he not going to tell her, right? So it's like, it's just me and him, or just me and the guys. I'm not going to talk about my girl like that, because I don't want her talking about me like that. I don't want her talking about how some other nigga was just hands around her throat, just raw dogging her shit out, just fucking her over the balcony. I don't want to hear about, I don't want you talking like that, because it lets me know that a piece of your mind don't belong to me. And granted, you're not a slave. You know what I mean? I don't own you, but it lets me know there's a piece of you that's still not.
So you taking away my freedom to think?
No, nigga, that's the problem. Once you get into a relationship, you got to understand, you got to let go of selfish ways. I don't own you, but you shouldn't want to do things that might hurt your person. You shouldn't want to do it.
I understand that. But if I'm with my friends and we keep and they been with me through this journey of fucking different niggas.
Fuck them. What are you talking about?
But if it comes up in a subtle way, remember when you told me that story about Dante?
Nope.
And Dante did? I'm supposed to say no?
I don't remember shit.
Those was my experiences. I went through that. And then and my friend cracked a little smile like, yeah, that was fun.
Nah.
It's like, it's going down memory lane. It was a beautiful lane to be in.
Nah. Next question. Last question.
I guess.
Based on all the secrets women share with you, what advice would you give guys who want to understand women better? We need a part 2 to this shit.
We do.
This is a part 2 type of episode.
I think what men need to do,
and bring more niggas next time. Next time, bring your bros and them who gonna be on the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, create the questions for the live show so we can talk about it on the stage. Please.
We'll see. Got you.
We'll see. The show's in 6 days.
I came up with these questions in 1 hour.
Yeah, well, I need it by Tuesday.
All right. Well,
or tomorrow.
Yeah. What's your answer?
I think what I really just want men to do for women is, again, I said earlier, stop spending the money and just be intentional, right? Everybody, I've been saying on this podcast for the last 2 months how, I don't want to use the word love, but how infatuated.
Infatuated.
Is that a good word?
Infatuated.
Infatuated.
Infatuated is crazy.
I'm flabbergasted.
Right.
I gotta switch those 2 words in my lexicon. But you know, I want to learn a new word every episode. Just be intentional. Like, I'm so intentional right now to where I told you I have a whole note section about this nigga to where I know the places he want to travel.
That's
I know
intention.
the foods that he like. I know his favorite gummy bears. I know a lot about him that even the other day we was in the car and he was like, fun fact, I get car sick. I was like, oh, let me put that in my notes. You know, just so I can always be prepared. Be intentional. Listen to what they're saying. Plan date nights. Take the women out. It don't even have to be fancy. You could do ice cream dates. Just spend quality time and make it an experience. Like, just don't do it because you feel like you have to do it. Show that person that you love them, show them that you care, and let them know where they stand in your life. Do relationship check-ins, do dating check-ins. Like, check the fuck in, lock in, and let them know, like, I like you, and I can see this going somewhere. And that's the reinsurance. This way, once you say I like you and I can see this going nowhere, I don't have to give you the pop quiz, and now we have to play these games.
That's good advice, bro.
Thank you. What advice would you give them? What advice would you give women?
What was my question? Hold on. Based on all the secret sources be like about men, I guess. Okay. I'll give them that one, but then you got to come back and do a whole other episode, and it's flipped the other way around now.
Ooh. And I know how I could do it with.
You know what I'm saying? So, based on all the secrets men share with you, what advice would you give guys, women who want to understand men better? To the ladies, I promise you before Christ himself,
How he get involved?
if you shout out God, you know I love you guys. I'm gonna talk to you later tonight. When you make a man feel respected, it's funny because it's like you got to understand in relationships to give is to receive in a healthy dynamic. You know what I'm saying? If you giving and you're not receiving, something's not right. But a lot of the time, women, you got to understand the thing that you want the most from that man. Some guys need to, depending on what age you are, and some men just don't mature, right? So there's certain things a nigga just supposed to know. Not to be perfect, but there's certain things he needs to understand already because it comes with coming of age. So this is not advice for somebody who just way too lost in the sauce. Like if this nigga, we having a college conversation, if that nigga's still getting held back freshman year, then don't apply this to him.
Right.
But when you respect a man and you give him respect, he will give you everything you want. Everything. He gonna treat you like there's nothing better because men go through this world feeling like we not special. We go through this world feeling so worthless, bro, feeling so unimportant, feeling so not the one. We don't know what it's like to feel like we the one. The school made us feel like we was dumb. The jobs made us feel like we ain't shit. Our families made me feel like we ain't shit. And it's just a given fact. Like you look at any sister and brother dynamic most of the time, the girl feels like she's smart. They tell the girl all the time she's so cute, all these different things. A lot of time, a lot of men grew up in single parent households with their mom, so they don't have, there's a lot of things that men never got a chance to go through life and feel and experience. When he gets that love and that respect from you, nothing makes him feel happier. You want to bring out the little boy in a man, respect him. Because then he know how to put his guard down. The more guarded he is, the less respected he feel. Promise you. So respect that man and let him know that how he feels matters to you. When he talk, listen. Ask him what he wants to eat for dinner. Ask him, is there anything that he needs? If he watching the game or he doing something, come watch it with him. Ask him to educate you on some shit. Niggas love teaching motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, I don't even watch sports, but it's like a nigga could be watching the game. You come through and be like, babe, like, what is this? Like, what does this mean? Why is that happening? You know what I'm saying? And little things, pack that nigga lunch, make him a little dinner, pop up at his job. He gonna be at the job. Manager gonna be like, oh, yo, somebody waiting for you in the lobby. He's like, what? He's like, I wasn't expecting no packages, nothing. He going,
I wouldn't do that, but I'm so scared.
You gotta do shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
life, why the fuck you have my job? I don't want that moment.
No, it's not thinking about it the right way. You know, it's about sex appeal. You know what I mean? You got to keep life interesting. Nigga pop up and she like, babe, I brought you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I got you a Stanley. This motherfucker got some Henny and some lemonade in it. You know what I'm saying? Got you your sandwich the way you like it. You know what I'm saying? Or I went and bought it. You know, that type of shit will make a nigga die for you. Because you got to understand, when it comes to men, there's nothing a man can give you more valuable than his life. And when a nigga love a woman, he willing to lose his life for you. There's nothing higher than that. Not a motherfucking thing. What's higher than life?
Nothing.
You have nothing without that. When a nigga love you, he'll lay that down for you. If a nigga, no matter how big that nigga is, no matter how dangerous that nigga will crash out for you. I don't care what no woman say. This is the ultimate advice. Now, if that nigga's trash, this is not for him. But if he's a good man, not perfect, but a good man, start with that respect. And guess what? We got to stop living in fear, people. Because if you give him respect and he still trying to be a bitch ass nigga, then just walk away. No harm done. With that being said, mic drop. I gotta go because I got a situation that I'm trying to make easier than me, and it's already about to be difficult.
Damn, I had 2 questions from supporters. It's quick though. Advice.
Okay, what's up?
Can you do it or no?
I'm gonna do it. What's up?
Thank you. See, thank you. All right. Hold on. It's gonna be quick. All right, boom. So one person said, Billy and Wolf now, I need your help. I'm a self-proclaimed size queen, no shame. I like a man who actually makes me feel something. But I met this guy, and honestly, he got all the green flags. He's kind, ambitious, makes me laugh, listens, remembers everything I say. But his package, not the greatest.
What does not the greatest mean?
let's just say it's cute, like a toddler version of cute. I've tried to ignore it because he's perfect in every other way, but I can't stop fantasizing about how it's going to play out in the bedroom. Do I downgrade my penis standards for the ultimate boyfriend experience, or is this a deal breaker?
Let me put it to you like this.
And this is when you start fantasizing about Tyrone.
Let me put it to you like this. All the other guys who had the type of penis that you liked, what happened with that relationship? What happened? If that was enough, why aren't you still with them? Why aren't you still with them?
Okay, well,
because you had the size. And what did that get you?
So I have to deal with something that I can't like.
I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that. But what I am saying is think about it like this, though. When you had the size, how happy did that make you feel when you didn't have everything else? Just think about that.
That's a fact.
It's fair. You know what I mean? So consider that, because sometimes we hurt ourselves. You know what I mean? Sometimes we sabotage our own lives. It's like if you got a nigga who gonna heal you when you sick, take care of you when you need money, make your favorite meals, be thoughtful, be considerate. I'm just saying, sometimes you don't get everything that you want. Listen, I think that sex is very important. And I think that in no scenario should you be somewhere where you just completely unfulfilled in any one area of life. I think that like your person don't got to be perfect, but they should have enough where you can be like, I'm happy. You know what I mean? Now, just because that person is super cool in all these other areas, but then the sex is, that doesn't mean that it might not be your person.
Right.
But consider the fact that like sex isn't everything, my nigga. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not everything. You know what I mean? Now, granted, it's necessary though, and you're supposed to enjoy it though.
Yeah.
So my question is, fuck the size. Are you enjoying the sex? Because why didn't you say nothing about that?
That was my next question. Are you enjoying the sex? And my solution would be, if you're not enjoying the sex, then maybe that's not the person for you.
Maybe it's not the person
really
for you.
Important.
Yeah.
But if sometimes a small penis is enjoyable. However, what you can do is find ways to make it work. Look up different sex positions to get that full advantage of that little pecker, you know? Whether it is riding, I think if a dick is too small, it falls out a little too slow. It falls, I don't know what position. I don't know. I can't help you. Don't know about small penises in my life. But find a position that would make it work for you, or just try and perfect it.
Yeah, we didn't trust me. The information's in there somewhere. Best of luck with that though.
And the last one is Billy the Bad Guy. I wish I could be at your live show. Next year I'll fly to you. I can't miss anymore, for real. I need your advice. I'm dating this girl who seems perfect. I'm kind of obsessed with her, but here's the thing. She cannot manage money. Every time we go out, she's asking me to cover stuff, lunch, Uber, concerts.
It's a red flag.
And she casually mentioned things like buying things on the credit card, or she really can't afford this. So last week she told me she bought a bag. The bag was $300. She had to have it. And I sat there sipping my drink like, damn, am I dating a woman or a small business, or running a small business along?
She's a liability.
I like her a lot, but I'm starting to wonder if that's a red flag, or am I just overthinking? Should I run before I end up financially responsible for her must-haves? Or is it something that could be worked out?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that a lot of the time we try to change women to be somebody they was already supposed to be when we met them. You know,
niggas try to change women?
Niggas trying to change women in the sense like, because he kind of asking like, can this be worked through? In my experience, people with bad money habits, it's a way deeper rooted thing. You know what I mean? It's gonna take more than a conversation. Now, maybe try having a conversation with her, but if she doesn't value a dollar, a woman who don't value money is a succubus and a liability, and you're gonna resent it and you're gonna regret it, because she doesn't have self-control. A great woman has self-control. Nobody wants to be with a woman who can't control small impulses, because if you can't control the little things, then you'll never survive the big things. The big things will completely wipe you out because you can't even handle the little things. You get what I'm saying? So you got to ask yourself, what do you want as a man? What do you want? What are you looking for? Nobody can tell you what that is, you know what I mean? But it's like the ideal version of the type of woman that's meant for you. Ask yourself, is this her? Because chances are the ideal woman that you want doesn't suffer with little things like that. What if you want a wife one day? What if you want a mother of your children one day? Does this look like that? some people, bro, some people not gonna get it, bro. Some people not gonna get the house with the white picket. Some people not gonna get that because they won't get the fuck out their own way. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta understand, some people will spin until it's over, bro. And be like, and they be the main people. Look at the people that's older than us. These people exist. There's people are called archetypes, right? It's like writing the same word with a different handwriting. That's the only difference with people. You know what I'm saying? It just, the handwriting be different, but it's the same word. So look at the people that existed before you. There are people who have spun their whole life going nowhere fast, my nigga. Niggas be 67, 45, 58, nothing to show for nothing. Don't think that can't be her. Don't think that can't be her. You get what I'm saying? And so you want to be careful because she can drag you down, especially if y'all have a baby. Because once y'all have a baby, brother, get comfortable. You strapped in for life. Strapped in for life. And she will, and last thing, she will weaponize this against you some kind of way. It's cool when y'all fucking and y'all having fun, but what happens when she your enemy and she defending herself from you? She gonna make her problems your problems. And when you get married to somebody who's in debt, which all of us, I went to college, I didn't graduate, I got debt. But when you marry somebody, when you get somebody, don't think they debt don't become your debt. Don't think they problems don't become your problems. So now you got a motherfucker's issues. There's lack of self-control. It's bleeding into your shit. So you got to be wise. You know what I mean? I would never advise a man to pick a woman who has bad money problems, because that's a problem that's going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. And whatever it is you think that she offering you that's so great, I promise you, somebody else offering the same thing, and they know how to get their shit together, keep their shit in order. Money say a lot about a person. It's not about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my favorite Rock Marciano lines is, he said, it's not about what I'm driving, it's about what's driving me. What's driving her? It's not the money, it's her. Money is a currency, it's an energy. The energy is broken in that woman because she don't know how to make decisions and realize, I don't need to be buying a $300 bag when I owe somebody $15,000 in credit card bills.
We speak about compatibility and deep being with intentions on this show now.
Yeah.
If she's not financially compatible with you,
trap.
Let it go now, because if it's
We
a problem
grown.
now, it'll be a problem in the future.
We grown. We need motherfuckers who, you don't got to have perfect credit. You don't got to have all the money in the world, but you can't have qualities that's going to keep you stuck.
Yeah.
You can't have qualities that's going to keep you broke. If you got habits that's going to keep you broke, we grown, bro. I need a motherfucker who trying to get a house one day. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Like, your credit might not be great, but at least, are you trying to get it right, though?
Are you trying to get it right? Are you in the 600s or in the 400s?
I don't care if you're in the 400s. Are you trying to get, do you have habits to get in the 600s? Are you working toward it? If you're not working toward it, then what is she really?
That part.
Love yourself more than that. You can get you a woman who give everything you like about her. She'll give you that and more. Love yourself more, bro. It'll be okay.
All right, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and later, y'all.
Peace.